Welcome to digital classes. This video is for class 6 science chapter 2 component of food. There is two activity in the book. Today I want to discuss these two activity for the test of starch. Procedure. Take a small piece of food and put the food in small quantity of water and crush it. Boil the paste and allow it to cool. To check the presence of starch, add a dilute iodine solution. Slowly heat the food sample and the food sample change into deep blue color. This color change shows the presence of starch. See, there is a chart given in your book, the recommended daily diet for 12-year-old child. In this table, there is vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Cereal 320 gram for vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian. Pulses 70 gram, 60 gram. Green leafy vegetable 75 gram. For non-vegetarian it is 100 gram. Other vegetable 75 gram for vegetarian and 75 gram same as for non-vegetarian. Fruits 50 gram both for vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Milk 250 gram both for vegetarian non-vegetarian. Fat and oil is 35 gram. Sugar or jaggery good 50 gram and 35 gram for non-vegetarian. Meat, fish or egg 30 gram or 1 egg for non-vegetarian. Now, undernutrition and malnutrition. Undernutrition, we already read in the previous section about or to learn that how to stay healthy. We should take balanced diet in our diet to require the body's nourishment. Less than the required food will take us weak and sick. Means if we are not taking food in the proper or insufficient, then we will make our body sick and weak. Such an unhealthy state of body due to the intake of lesser quantity of food is called undernutrition. I repeat, such an unhealthy state of the body due to the intaking of lesser quantity of food is called undernutrition. Undernutrition may be due to the following reason. First, due to poverty. Mean poor peoples quite often are not able to buy the required quantity of food, therefore they suffer from undernutrition. Means if people are poor, they are not able to buy everything, like they are not able to buy proper food like fruits, vegetables, meat, milk, etc. Due to the non availability of food, sometimes due to reason beyond the control of the people, sufficient food might not be available. Now you know that we are facing a problem like COVID-19, and peoples are not allowed to go outside their home. There is some time they go to buy fruits, vegetable, etc. But this is the time when the fruits and vegetables are not eaten by us in a right quantity. So this is due to the unavailability of food, or the situation is not under our control. This is the reason sometime we are not taking the sufficient food. And more examples, like during natural calamities such as flood, drought, etc., the food may not be available also. Malnutrition. Sometimes our diet may be lacking in one or more nutrient. In such a situation, we eat sufficient food, our body does not get the right nourishment. Let us take an example, like someone want to eat rice, so he or she maybe use rice as lunch as well as dinner. Sometimes the small kids do not like such green leafy vegetables, so they are missing that green leafy vegetable in their diet. As a result, we may get sick or fall ill. In this situation, we take sufficient food, but our body is missing in such nutrient, then a condition arise, and this condition is called malnutrition. Now the question is, what is malnutrition? A condition in which people become sick or weak due to the lacking of one or more nutrient in one's diet is termed as malnutrition. I repeat, a condition in which people become weak or sick due to the lack of one or more nutrient in one's diet is termed as malnutrition. So the malnutrition may be either due to carelessness or lack of education, like people do not understand about balanced diet and eat whatever they want to eat or they like to eat. So if the people used to eat fried food, unhealthy food, this comes under carelessness, or some peoples are not educated, they don't know how much quantity of protein, how much quantity of carbohydrate, how much fat they consume in our daily requirement. Both the undernutrition and malnutrition retard the growth and cause mental and physical disability in the people of all ages. I told you before, this is due to carelessness or uneducation. They do not understand how much quantity of nutrients required by the body in right amount. The undernutrition and malnutrition retard the growth of our body. Growing children are affected very badly by the undernutrition and malnutrition. Let us take an example. If a child get lesser quantity of carbohydrate and protein in his or their diet, they suffer from protein energy malnutrition, PEM. Means if the children get lesser quantity of carbohydrate and protein, because these are the essential nutrients for the child for the proper growth, because protein is required much more in child than the adult, and same the carbohydrate is required much more than the adult. So these nutrients, carbohydrate and protein, are required by the children in larger amount, so they suffer from, if there is a lack in carbohydrate and protein in their diet, they suffer from protein energy malnutrition, PEM. A children suffering from malnutrition fall sick quite often because children are not very strong to fight, or children's bodies are not very strong to fight against diseases, means their immune system is very weak to resist from diseases. So a child suffering from malnutrition falls sick quite often. A malnourished child does not need costly medicine or tonic. He should be given the right amount of balanced diet. For this, for malnourished child does not need costly or medicine regularly. It need only they need only right amount of food to fulfill his body's requirement of carbohydrate, protein, or other nutrients also. Now, obesity. The overweight and bulkiness of a person due to the excessive accumulation of fat in their body is called obesity. Means people eat unhealthy or fast food or oily or fried food. These are stored in our body as fat. This accumulation of fat in large amount, our body become fat, and it is called obesity. Causes of obesity: overeating, particularly fat rich food, hormonal imbalance, metabolic disorder, lack of physical work or exercise. These are the causes for obesity. Way to control obesity: doing physical exercise regularly and regulate the lifestyle, taking medicine to correct hormonal imbalance or metabolic disorder, avoid high fat and high carbohydrate in their food. Means avoiding high fat. Do not consume too much quantity of fat and too much quantity of carbohydrate. Try to take balanced diet. Obesity, a health wizard. Obesity is not good for us because healthy peoples are not able to run properly even walk. Sometime when they are walking on the stair, they feel very tired because their body is very bulky. Obese people are not active, and many suffer from such diseases like increased cholesterol in their blood, cardiovascular disorder means high blood pressure, blockage in arteries, diabetes, etc. Now, see, overweight or obesity, that man which is in this video are not able to sit properly. Obesity is most commonly caused by a combination of excessive food intake, lack of physical activity, and genetic disorder. A few cases are caused primarily by genes, endocrine disorder, medication, or mental disorder. The view that obese people eat little yet gain weight due to a slow metabolism is not medically supported. On average, obese people have a greater energy expenditure than their normal counterpart due to the energy required to maintain an increased body mass. Now, deficiency disease. A disease caused due to the lack of one or more nutrient in the diet is called deficiency disease or nutritional disorder. Deficiency disease are non-communicable disease. These disease cannot be transmitted from one person to another. Now I explain little bit more about deficiency disease. It is similar like undernutrition and malnutrition because deficiency disease is caused due to the lack of specific nutrient, like if the people lacking vitamin A, they suffer from night blindness. If the people or a child or adult missing vitamin C in their diet, they suffer from scurvy. Same if the people lacking carbohydrate or protein in their diet, they suffer from some specific problem. There are three type of deficiency disease. One is the protein energy deficiency disease, protein energy malnutrition PEM, mineral deficiency disease, and the last vitamin deficiency disease. If the people suffering from deficiency disease by lacking protein in their diet, so the disease is kwashiorkor. Like mineral, if the people suffering from disease due to the mineral deficiency, their bones, teeth become weak as calcium is less in their diet. Vitamin deficiency, I just told you, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K, these are the essential vitamins required by the body in the very small amount, but the deficiency of each vitamin causes disease. Like vitamin A causes night blindness, vitamin B1 causes beriberi, vitamin C causes scurvy, vitamin D make our bodies bone and teeth strong, etc. This type of table already given in your book. You may use your book to check these deficiency disease and disorder. Due to the lack of mineral and vitamin in one's diet, Vitamin A, loss of vision, vitamin B1, beriberi, etc. You will check in your book. See, this child is suffering from kwashiorkor.